Yeah, these soldiers. I got my purple lip on. I got my 100% legit NASA t-shirt on. It's actually like NASA brand merchandise, so I feel super awesome right now. It was my birthday last week! Happy birthday to me! I am officially 22 years old. Legit adult. On paper, apparently. And so because of my birthday, I got an awful lot of book gifts from my lovely friends and lovely family. But you know what I also got a lot of this year? Socks. But not just any socks, like funky socks with like stuff on them. So I thought that I would combine the two today and I would show you maybe like every book or every other book, a really rad pair of socks, and then like an actual book in my book haul. So the first book I would like to talk about, if you watch me on the Word Nerds, you've already seen this, and that is my Slytherin edition of the new Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone. Rachel, get it right. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone house editions, and I love it. It's great pages, it's absolutely wonderful, and one of my friends who bought this for me committed blasphemy, and that is she wrote inside the book, but it's such a lovely sentiment that I'm willing to overlook it this time. And the socks we're gonna show off first. I just realized I did not plan how I'm going to show these off, so stay tuned. Can you see my knee? No, okay. The first socks I want to show off are these amazing knee socks. Da-na-na-na! They have little owls on them! And books! Second book on this list is a book that I am about a third of the way through so far. That is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I've heard so much about this, so I asked for it for my birthday, and lo and behold, it is now in my hand. The main character lives in a village where every 10 years a girl is taken to the tower of the warlock of the town called the Dragon for 10 years of service, and she ends up being taken to her surprise, and she ends up having magic, and there's magic involved with this, and then there's this cursed forest that is on the edge of town, and it's just really, really cool and dark, and I'm only about a third of the way into it. I really have to give props to the author because I feels like 3 books worth of stuff has happened already, but it hasn't been rushed. A+ pacing. Next up I have lemon socks! Aren't these adorable? They're actually super snuggly and warm, which is like super weird for a kind of sock like this with lemons on them. You'd think it'd be more summery material, but no, I don't care because I love them. I'm sorry, are you weird with feet? I'm a little bit weird with feet, but like if there's socks on them, that's kind of okay. What is this video even about? And a book that kind of matches my aesthetic today is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda was a lovely book of family, friendship, and like adorable LGBT romance, and apparently this is no different. This is a book all about first crushes and sisterhood and friendship, and apparently a bunch of Tolkien references, which I am a-okay with. And this next pair of socks is absolutely re-freaking-diculous, but I laughed so hard. My aunt and uncle bought me some healthy socks. Kale socks! I never knew that I needed these until I had them. That is one majestic, organic looking foot. Next up is a book that I asked for because I saw the companion novel and I was like, yo, that looks dope. But then I was like, well, probably should read the actual series before I start that one. Was it a prologue? Was it a sequel? I don't really know what it was, but it was not of the original series. Anyway, moving right along, I asked for and received The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. This is apparently about a guy who can steal anything, so the queen is like, yo, I want you to steal something for me, and he's like, challenge accepted. That's really all I know about this, but Thick as Thieves looks so pretty, and I really want that one on my shelf, so I figured that I should read the rest of them first. And a book that has a bit of a joke in our friend circle is The Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan, which one of my friends got for me because her last name is Brennan, and there was a joke about how she just went to the fantasy section, looked under her own name, and found this really awesome book, and I am so obsessed with dragons. I watched so many mockumentaries when I was younger. I had all the dragonology books, so this is just feeding into my obsession, and I ain't mad. I'm gonna stand up for these because these are freaking incredible. I got a pair of oh, you can't even see! Seriously? They're bookworms! Bookworm socks. They're so adorable. I love them. Like pretty neon colors, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna wear these yet, but I will figure out an outfit somehow, some way. And this book was a book that when I picked it up in the store, everyone around me screamed because they were like, oh my god, that's so fantastic! So I was like, well, okay, putting that on the list. And that is Care and Memory by Elizabeth Bear, which I also know nothing about other than the fact that this is steampunk. And lastly is a book that I've been kind of waffling about reading for a very long time, but it's so popular now. Now there's a TV show. I figure I should probably read it before I get ridiculously behind in our world, and that is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. See, as a literature student, I've had to read a lot of Margaret Atwood stuff, and I'm really not the biggest fan of her. Margaret Atwood, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but you and me, our vibes just don't quite mesh. Though you seem like a really cool lady, like you keep doing you. Quick angle change, my camera ran out of battery. This is just one of those classic, everyone's read it novels that I've never read, like a lot of classic novels, so I figure, you know what, it's about time. I hear good things about the writing, so I'm like, you know what, give it a shot. So there, all of you have it. There is my book haul and my sock haul for my birthday that just passed last week. I had a really nice birthday, like, week, honestly. I had a lot of parties and a lot of little get-togethers, and it was really, really nice. Please leave down below if there's any books that I should start right away. I am currently reading a book that I think I'm gonna mention in next week's video. Next week? Everything's in backwards land on my little screen that I'm looking at, so I can't quite tell. Whatever works better. After I finish that, I think I'm gonna continue reading Uprooted and then maybe read Unrequited? We shall see. Hope you guys are having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!